And here we are live on Dr. Stacey. I'm Dr. Stacey Cooper, the author of Heal Your Health, Nourishing Your Mind, Body, and Spirit Naturally. And here today I have a special guest. RJ Horner is with me as we're going to be talking about the upcoming event that RJ and his partner Curtis Leong have created, Better Body, Mind, and Spirit. So I'm so excited because that is something that I hold close and dear to my heart. Kayla? Not right now, please. And so I'm excited to share this event with you as we're getting ready for Saturday. And so I brought RJ along here so that we can connect, share with you some of the other amazing topics that are going to be hosted at the event. And it is free. You can get a free ticket. We'll have the link available to you. And as you know, I am the author of Heal Your Health, Nourishing Your Mind, Body, and Spirit Naturally. So this is a perfect fit as we're stepping into spring, shedding those winter coats and wanting to shed those COVID 10, 15, or 20, whatever it might happen to be. There'll be lots of healthy living tips that you can implement. So welcome, RJ. Glad to have you here. Go ahead and take it away.
Thank you. Again, Dr. Stacey, I love that you promote this better body, mind, and soul in every fashion. Healthy eating is just one part of that better being or better body as we all want. And of course, when I created this event, you were, of course, top of mind as one of our presenters. You just fit that topic so well. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this. I know you bring a lot to the table in helping people build that better body, mind, and soul.
Well, thank you. It is my pleasure, certainly. And Catherine Lazure is here with us. She says it's a great fit. Yes, Catherine, I completely agree. We have plenty of viewers hopping on. I've sent this to my whole email list and all over social media today. Curtis is here. Hi, Curtis. And so if you have any questions during the short interview today, go ahead and pop them in the chat specifically. By all means, we would love to hear from you. So
absolutely.
Nourishing your body is really important in regards to the fuel that you put in your body, but you can eat well 100% of the time. But if other areas of your life are stressed, your body still won't function optimally. And that's why it's not just about food, what I share when I teach, when I speak, when I am in community, when I'm coaching, when I'm working with people one-on-one, because all aspects have to come together. Your body is a remarkable healing machine, and it is doing that job 24/7, but it's doing the best that it can with the environment you provide. And if you are not satisfied with where you are right now, and if you really know that your health could be improved, your mindset could be improved, your situation in life you would like to change, perhaps a paradigm shift, which of course begins with self-image, and all of that is internal stuff. If you know there's changes that you would like to make, then taking a step forward and leaning into this is one of the first steps that you can do. And joining in this opportunity of participating in this event this coming Saturday, April 30th, is a great way to do it. So when your body is adapting to a new environment, there is change that goes on. But if you continue to do the same thing over and over and expect different results, that's insanity. It's not going to happen. And when you are providing the same thing for your body over and over, it does get in a rut. It does stay where it is. And how can you expect change to happen? And if you even unknowingly provide stuff for your body that isn't healthy for it, although you thought that it was, you're always doing your best with the information you have at the time. But opening up to new information, different ideas, different resources gives you the opportunity to make informed choices and go in a different direction. And as you provide a new environment for your body, it responds favorably because now you're providing the building blocks for it that it can then utilize to heal and to make change. And you are not tied to a diagnosis or a symptom or a disease because you can change that. All you have to do is change the environment you're providing for your body. And I love to see the transformation in my clients and my patients, not only in regards to improved health and well-being, but complete reversal of disease processes like IBS, like colitis, like type 2 diabetes, which is my mission to eliminate the diabetic epidemic globally. So it is doable, it is possible. You just need to implement some changes that you may not presently be aware of. And that does encompass all aspects. Go ahead, RJ.
Wonderful. No, I'm glad to hear those kind of things because, first of all, I love that you mentioned environment, and I'll get to that in a second. But again, I'm looking forward to learning all I can from, even though I'm the host, I'll be learning from every one of the presenters. First of all, I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I have to watch how I eat and what I eat. And don't get me wrong, I'm not the best at it. We all lose control, or we want to live our normal life and eat what we want and enjoy what we want. But of course, we have to spend tremendous amount of care in treating our bodies just right. Um, First of all, I love what you're talking about environment, because I just went on vacation in Mexico, and of course, it's all you can eat. And okay, yeah, I tried to eat healthy. Most of their diet is rather healthy, but of course, you go back for second plates and you go back for dessert, and you're not treating your body like I ate like a king, is what I say, right? But eating like a king is not exactly healthy for us. I made sure to eat, take in some yogurts and things like that, so that we can help process some of this overeating or overindulgence that we all tend to do, especially when we're on vacation. So that change of environment, that okay, I was relaxing my body. I was enjoying some much needed respite. Um, and I did my best to take care as far as my healthy eating and maintaining a diet, not a special diet. I now have to lose some pounds after going to Mexico. There is no doubt about that. So that's all part of taking care of the body. But you also mentioned mindset, right? And look, I'm a diabetic. I know I overtreated myself, and now it's time to take some care and get myself back into a more sustainable or better fit person than I currently am. So I know I have to attend to that and offer some more care to the diet that I have been previously on. So I have to change and improve. And that requires a mental aspect to it, right? So without that, look, I knew before going that I was going to indulge a little. So now I know coming back that it's time to change that habit and get into more a healthy lifestyle.
Well, what's funny is, when you say indulge or treat yourself, how did we get to the idea that a treat was, dessert or a chocolate sundae or that splurge thing, when in actual fact, that treat is actually demoting your health and well-being. It's actually a detriment to your well-being. So how on earth could that possibly be a treat when you break it down, when you think about it, right? It's remarkable how we came to this place in our life right now to think that, oh, I'm going to splurge, I'm going to treat myself with a chocolate sundae, when in essence, you're actually killing yourself faster with that quote unquote treat. So again, it's that flip of mindset, but it's programming, it's the media, it's advertising. They are there to sell you stuff that you don't need. And they work really hard at it, and they're really good at it. So coming into a place of understanding that diets aren't the way to go, they don't work because you give up all your favorites, like those treats. You sacrifice everything. You eat the stupid salads all week. And because you worked really hard, and that reward cascade is hardwired in your brain, because you worked really hard all week, you deserve a reward. And that reward is that treat. So here you are in that perpetual cycle of falling off the wagon, if you want to call it that, every few days or every weekend or whatever. And on Monday, you have to start all over again from scratch. That's why diets don't work. But when you fuel your body well, which is what I share in my Healthy Fuels cookbook, you still get to have your favorites like chocolate cake. It's about making things differently, eliminating the inflammatory foods, right? Decreasing the sugar load on the body. Wheat, dairy, and sugar are the three most inflammatory things you can put in your body. They wreak havoc on so many systems, and it's a detriment to your health and well-being. But when you swap out those ingredients for wholesome, nutritious, great fuels for your body, now you're changing the environment you're providing for your internal system, for your engine. The North American diet is like putting diesel fuel in a gasoline engine. That is not going to work. And it doesn't work. And we're seeing that everywhere, right? Even just with diabetes alone, it's crazy. But when you put the right fuel in the engine, now the engine can work the way it's designed to. It can function more effectively and efficiently. And this is when healing happens. And that's what my clients and patients see all day long. And shifting that mindset of that treat. Yes, you can enjoy life. You can enjoy tremendous nutritional, healthy foods, even like chocolate cake and chocolate mousse and muffins and loaves and all kinds of things, but you just make it a little differently. So now you're not sacrificing, you're not depleting yourself or, really feeling deprived. You're not depriving yourself of the things that you enjoy. And now you're doing it all for the health of it, which is the difference.
So you would, I guess, promote cooking your own food so that you're creating it and you're putting in the healthy ingredients rather than buying that processed lasagna or whatever else we have off the shelf.
Exactly. Yeah. If it's on a shelf and, if you're reading labels and you can't pronounce what's on the label, you don't know what it means, and you don't really know what's in it, the more processed anything is, the further away from its natural state it is. That's why it can stay on the shelf a long time, because it doesn't have any organic matter left in it to rot. Not to mention, oh, thanks, Curtis. Curtis says, love your cookbook. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get it myself. It's unfortunate Curtis couldn't join us and contribute on his own. But yeah, we work together for that reason. You know what? We help support each other. So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
I will have to get that cookbook.
And when you deviate further and further away from the natural thing, whatever food stuff that was, when you deviate further and further away from the natural state of it, there's less and less nutritional value. And then if there's chemicals and preservatives and colorings and additives and all of this kind of stuff, none of that's good for you, because your body doesn't have the enzymes to break down stuff that was created in a laboratory. Your body only has enzymes to break down foods of the earth. And that's the difference. So when you get back to nourishing your body well, when you purchase a cucumber, it doesn't need a label, because you look at it and you know it's a cucumber, right? So creating whole foods, natural foods, and everything in my cookbook, all my kids can make themselves, and they enjoy eating it too. So it is kid tested and family approved, because we're a family of 6 and we're a busy household, and you don't need 3 hours in the kitchen to make any of the recipes. And it has to work with my family. And if it doesn't, it didn't get into the cookbook. So those are some of the things. And the chocolate cake is just amazing. It takes me 4 minutes to make, half an hour in the oven, and it's done. It's fabulous.
That's wonderful, because again, I'm a diabetic, and the two things that get me are chocolate. I love my chocolate. I have a sweet tooth, and cheese, right? So you're telling me I can have these stuffs in my diet and still, enjoy it, but at the same time stay healthy.
Your cheese would be a different form. It would not be the cheese as you know it today.
Yeah, so my wife makes this wonderful, and I'm probably going to have it for dinner tonight as a leftover, but she makes this wonderful dish called a chicken, cheese, and rice casserole. And I think the only unhealthy thing, well, she uses a celery soup mix, the Campbell's soup, and then she also uses shredded cheese. So how healthy would that be in the diet?
There's a number of tweaks I would make to that recipe.
Okay, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, because I mean, my wife, okay, you know what, we do home cooked meals quite often, and I'm sure there's a lot that we're not putting in the cookbook or in the meal that could be improved upon.
Yeah, for sure. And as you said earlier, learning and sharing and growing, that's what life is all about. My grandmother lived to be 93 years old, and she said, so long as you learn something each day, only then can you take the rest of the day off. Life is about growth. There's never a stop point. There's never an end point. There's always more progress that you can make on whatever journey you're on, whether it be health and wellness or your business or entrepreneurship or like wherever you are, there's always room for improvement and growth and abundance. And so long as you learn something new each day, right? That's the process. Everything is a learning experience. So you do the best that you can with the information you have right now, but always learn more, always shift and change and grow. Because if you're not growing, you're dying. And so yes, you are, in essence, that's a much healthier dinner than certainly going out and having, battered chicken wings or something like that, whatever. You know what I mean? But there can always be changes made to improve it better. So certainly we can go ahead and dissect that at another time and make some change. Or actually, we can do it right now if you want to. So
okay, so just that diet. So again, it's like I said, I know there's the celery soup mix, and then there's the shredded cheese.
right.
Other than that, I don't know what else would be healthy in that meal.
Okay. So well, the chicken and broccoli is great, right? Fresh broccoli. So have it steamed. Don't boil it so that you're not losing too much of the nutrients through the boiling, so that it's not green and like pale green and limpy. But steamed broccoli is great. Sure, and I am more plant-based, definitely. But my cookbook is a transitional cookbook, so there is some chicken and turkey in it. So for those that don't want any meat in it, then by all means, just add more lentils, beans, legumes, that kind of thing. Or those, I made it a transitional cookbook because if I left all the meat out, then that might be too difficult for some people to transition through to get to having more vegetables on their plate. So in that particular regard, I have an amazing chickpea broccoli casserole recipe that you could implement instead of exactly what you're doing. So here's a picture of it. Oops, sorry. Chickpea broccoli casserole.
Okay.
So that's completely vegetarian, and it's in the cookbook, page 62. So chickpeas, grated carrots, onions sliced, shallots if you like, broccoli, cilantro, pulsed walnuts, olive oil, vegetable broth, salt and pepper to taste, ground cumin, and you mash some of the chickpeas, blend it, put the rest of the ingredients all together, stir it together, bake it in the oven for 350 for half an hour. And what's amazing to me is when people step into my program and utilize my recipes and my meal plan and things like that, I have no idea why, but this is one of the very first recipes that they do. I am so blown away by that. But this is one of the top recipes that they do. Chickpea broccoli casserole. So
it sounds delicious for sure.
Yeah. So
and it sounds fully healthy. Like all the ingredients are there, and you're creating your own broth rather than using the off the shelf Campbell soup mix. That again is full of preservatives, like you say.
Yeah. And what you can do is when you're working in the kitchen, any of your peelings, any of your scrapings, even the peels from a clove of garlic, onion peels, carrot peelings, potato peelings, turnip, whatever, the stem or stalk of the broccoli that you may not use if you're creating a dish, all of that stuff, keep a Ziploc bag in your freezer, and all of those things, throw them in the Ziploc bag as the week progresses, whatever. When you get a full bag, create vegetable stock from that. Put all of that in a beautiful pot with fresh, clean water and simmer it down, and you will have the most amazing, aromatic, fresh vegetable stock, completely free of preservatives, chemicals. You can control the salt amount that's in it. You don't even have to salt it at all. Just season your dish as you're making it. That is a great way to reduce, reuse, recycle, rather than just chucking everything in the garbage or compost or whatever you may happen to be doing. But even this stems from the bell peppers, anything that you would not utilize in a dish that you're making, throw it in the bag and then steep it that way.
That is awesome, because honestly, we throw it all in organics, right? And here's a way to utilize it. You've taught me something new today. So thank you very much for that. Not only to be aware that I can create a healthier diet, but using those products that I might not otherwise use to again create a healthier option that I might include in my diet. So thank you for that. I
Absolutely.
can't wait to learn more from you this weekend. Again, we're meeting this Saturday, right? For Better Body, Mind, and Soul, April 30th. And I think you've posted the link for people to get a free ticket.
Yes,
So
I
that
did.
they can join us this Saturday and learn more from you. And we have 9 other presenters or 8 other presenters who are going to join us, along with Curtis and I, at the Better Body, Mind, and Soul event. So thank you for hosting us today and teaching us a little bit about what you're going to bring to the table at this event.
Well, thank you so much, RJ. And yes, my friend Jim Hetherington is speaking. Who are your other speakers? Do you have some? You'll be
I have
speaking.
Amit Amagankar, and I'm not sure, but I think that might be all you're aware of in our community. There's some others who I've met. Again, they're all speakers who are near and dear to me and who have taught me some things along the way. And that's what I believe in, is sharing that experience. You know what I mean? I've learned from you. I've learned from Jim. I've learned from Amit and so many others. And now I want to help present them to other people so we can help people live a better life all around, better body, mind, and soul. I call those 3 the Holy Trinity.
There.
I even refer to them as the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. You know, as far as I'm concerned, body, mind, and soul. Those are the 3 ways we can live our overall better being.
Truly. And I want to thank those that are attending live right now on this live stream on StreamYard in my Facebook page, Dr. Stacey. Be sure to like the page, connect, join the Facebook group, connect on YouTube, on my podcast, Diets Don't Work. Click the subscribe button, like, and share it with your friends. Welcome to Catherine, Curtis, Pooja, and thank you for your comments and participating, and all others who were with us live here. The hearts and likes, we really appreciate that too. Click the link, register for Saturday's event. All the information is on the Eventbrite page. You can see it right on the link. It's posted here. I have put it in the chat, in the comments as well. Hello, Priska Gloria. Great fit, she says. Thank you for attending. Appreciate having you here. And so go ahead, click the link, join our community, and learn more how you can heal your health naturally. I'm Dr. Stacey, and thank you, RJ, for your time today.
Thank you for hosting. This was wonderful, and I look forward to seeing everybody there.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye.
Hi, Kim. Great to have you here. Thanks for coming.
Hi friends, Dr. Stacey here. Now I want to provide you with the opportunity to join me in my 5 pounds in 5 days challenge. The next one is right around the corner. Click the link, jump in, and that's where I will share with you how you can get your health on track. Sharing and understanding how the body functions on the inside, that's my vision, and my mission is to eliminate the diabetic epidemic globally. So getting your health on track is vital to you creating a life that you love. So join us in the 5 pounds in 5 days challenge. The link is right there. You'll see it. It's either above or below. And you will then have the opportunity to step into creating a healthier, more natural lifestyle as you begin to heal your health naturally. I'm Dr. Stacey, and I'll see you on the inside.